Yo, what is up, guys? It's me, Mantis, and today I'm bringing you top 10 suggestions that I find interesting from the Rogue Lineage suggestions channel. And some are by me, some are by other people, which I will try and give credit to those people. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. The first one on this list is actually by me, is to make Shriekers summoning Shriekers have a chance of proccing curse stacks instead of every hit that they apply to you dealing curse stacks. Curse stacks is a big impact in Rogue, so like if you're fighting someone you get curse stacks, I wouldn't say definitely, but you have a high chance of just losing the fight, especially with the state of the game being one shot shit right now. Everything is just based on one shotting the other person. But yeah, I think Shrieker summoning Shriekers should have a chance of proccing curse stacks like enchants instead of every hit proccing it. And I think this should not apply to Necros, because Necros rely on Shriekers and it would not make it fair for them, since the class is already stupidly unreliable, and that's debatable, but it's not reliable outside of Camp and Snail or Desert and just spawning Shriekers or Sakarian and Snarf comboing. But that will go over the next one. The next one is, upon reaching K, races that do not already have their max ratio ability should get it. Like for example, Dizens get max awakening once they get to K, but Navarins, when they get to K, they still have to wait 10 days if you're not already 10 days. And it's kind of stupid that that's not a thing, but it's a thing for some races. It wouldn't be fair just to add it for a couple races and not all of them in general. And I think there's a couple races that have nothing in K, but show Scrooms some love, bro. Scrooms have not been done anything to, like, they don't get no love at all, bro. Like, show Scream some love. But that's all for that. I don't know which one that is from. No, that's also by me. The next one on this list is House Lord GUIs. This one is by Soul. I thought it was a great idea. It was that House Lord should get a GUI to kick members out of their house if they didn't want them to. Currently, if you don't know, the way to kick members is to be close to them and in the same server, and you have to click on them with your signet ring to kick them out of the house. But if someone is about to get kicked, they would not want to be in the same server as you, so like they should get an option to kick people. And yeah, I thought that was a great idea. This would avoid house bans from exporters. And the next one on this list is VIP server options. I'm not asking for a big VIP server option, but VIP is like $5. So like, you should be able to choose whether you want ultras or ubers in your PS, or because like it's kind of dumb that you could be in a Gaia, you could be in a PS and soul snaps would still affect you. I think they fixed that, but there's other issues with the KPS. And I think it would be cool for an option of it, but it's nothing big like that. The next one on this list is make Snarf 360 blockable. Everyone has requested this. I don't know why it's not done. Snarf has not been 360 blockable ever. I don't think it has not. And it's kind of dumb that when someone gets Snarfed, their build goes from trash to godly just by them spamming Snarf, that the one move, the move that's unblockable. And by this making it blockable, I don't think it needs a damage nerf, honestly, because like it does about the same damage as Snap Ignis, but it also has a good cooldown. It's just the problem of it being unblockable. This is also debatable, but yeah, it wouldn't be fair if it's not unblockable. 360 blockable, I mean. This one is actually my favorite one on this list, and it's Scrubus should go towards every weapon. It's by Corrupted Dream, and it's that Scrubus right now brings out a sword. So if you're a dagger class, once you use Scrubus, it brings out a dagger, a weaker dagger actually. So it could apply to spears classes, what else, sword classes. I mean, you guys know what I mean. But It would be cool because Scoopus is unused. No one uses Scoopus right now. It would actually make the spell usable. And yeah, that's probably my favorite one on this list. The next one is being able to get things in K that you like couldn't get in Gaia, like example Sigil Helmet or Merc Carry, but that's also the person's problem. This one is not that big of a deal. It's just time consuming in Gaia because like you can already get subclasses in K. You might as well bring being able to get Merc Carry and stuff into K too, because those are important in K, because K is based on ganking. Who does not get Merc Carry? But some people still forget. So the next one on this list is 100 to 0 prevention by Crab. This one is kind of it's understandable since macroing is everyone macros. Every faceless or shinobi or any class that can be macroed is macroed right now, and I don't think they are be able to make it strikeable. So this suggestion suggests that there should be 100 to 0 prevention. So like if you get 100 to 0 in like a certain time frame, you get a certain amount of HP, and I think this would be able to counteract the macroing problem right now, but it wouldn't be able to automatically stop it. The next one on this list is Sky Castle being over the void. Everyone that has gate in Gaia, as soon as they get low, they gate to sky and just jump off and drink a feather feet or a flock or lightning jump. Whichever fall damage resistance move they have, they use it. And it's kind of dumb that they can do this over and over again, like, and it's just a way to just avoid fights, and it's stupid. But I think it should be put over the void. I saw a couple people suggest this too, but I think it should be put over the void, and it would solve the problem, since if they no matter what you do, if you fall into the void, you die unless you're an exporter. But yeah, the next one on this list is also for me, but I've seen this like a year ago at least. But it's diseases with like diseases. There's a disease in the game right now. I think it's called the plague. It's a cool concept. I like it. I love it. And it's that the plague can be spread around. I'm pretty sure there's a cure for it. I just don't know what it is. But they should add other diseases to the game, which would make it more interesting and more fun. And yeah, that's nothing to it. It's just something to make the game a little more interesting than it is right now with everything being boring. And yeah, that's it for the suggestions. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. If you like it, like the video. And yeah, it's me signing out. Bye bye.
Mac, all my skills. Not even one.
I'll say fuck that.
1K.
This is my job now. This is my whole shit. Everybody's like, bring me the shinobi trainer.
How do you think Nick and all the others?
Bruh. I just
Oh,
want
yeah.
to fight the
Ow.
dragon. That's all I want to do. I want to hurry up and
That's
fight
annoying.
the dragon so I can get this shit over with. Goddamn.
I want to go ahead and.